AC Shadows is so fucking totally awful. We totally awful? Oh, I wonder what he's trying to say.
Yo, what's up, player? Sorry, I was just practicing my Japanese. Pips, we did it. Assassin's Creed Shadows is a hit. Our stock is zooming.
Woo!
So it's actually in the free fall. Tell them we got
Free fall, French.
another million players. Hell, make it 2 million more players. Fuck them, they can't prove anything. It works.
True.
The stock is skyrocketing because that's what I do. Go get yourself a snail, Pierre.
I thought that the stock was skyrocketing because they got bought up by NetEase or whatever. Not because of the game.
You could also have a negative $2,000 raise. Eat shit and die. Hi, we're fleeking over the little guy, and our consultant division was hired a few years ago to help Ubisoft make Assassin's Creed Shadows the smash hit it is today.
Holy shit, is he naked?
In fact, you're fired. The game was too successful. We can't afford you anymore. Which actually leads me to my next point. A disturbing amount of you seem to think that this major success will allow the 19,000 people working here to keep their jobs, and unfortunately, that's just not true. Notice how that number...
The game costed $250 million estimated. It could have been more, it could have been less, but it's still unacceptable for a game that had 100,000 people on launch date on Steam. That's not hot, man. That is not hot.
Doesn't say number one in day one earnings. Well, that means we'll be laying off at least a couple thousand Frenchmen, and we'll be replacing them with several more sweatshops. And just as a little side note on all that sweatshop business, we are deeply disturbed that word got out about that. Why the hell do you think we hired them? Because they tuck them in at 5 o'clock and have an office wine cooler? We already tried that, and look at how that worked out for us. We got
fantastic.
Starting a revolution every other goddamn day. You know what the nice thing is about—
Yeah, and also a lawsuit. Yeah, we haven't forgotten. I haven't forgotten that Ubisoft had a lawsuit. They treat their employees like shit.
Sweatshops,
apparently.
They don't pay them enough to buy picket signs. Allegedly, from what I hear, people say this, I don't know. Listen, I'm in the middle with you. Thanks to the success of the game, Piendang is gonna get a 2-cent raise on the next one. Of course, that's gonna be monthly, though, not daily. The
That's
rest
epic.
of that profit goes to me. I have...
She's strong. They can't even hit her.
3 ex-wives to feed. Speaking of which,
Wow!
you're also fired. My marriage was too successful. I'm getting a divorce. Your salary is gonna help me recoup my losses. Now, flashing back to my years when I was working on the game, my role as chief consultant of dumb fuckery was problem solving. The first problem I noticed, too many French people, so I said hit the
Honestly, valid criticism.
Trail Pepe's. Next order of business, we're making this one another RPG. Nothing says Assassin's Creed like walking into a base, everyone's within level range, but then you get to the target and he can one-shot you with a rock. This is fun, as long as you don't know what that word means or what it feels like. Now, on the point of hating our customers, in the Steam review of every Ubisoft game, people are always complaining about how we're forcing a second launcher on them, which is why we're gonna force a third launcher on them. Fuck them. But it's only gonna be
Fuck. This is funny to me. For a first-time player, this shit is really confusing. It doesn't even auto bring you to, like, shadows. It literally brings you into this menu, does this whole roleplay. No, it's not a third launcher. It's like a roleplay of, like, basically the whole premise of Assassin's Creed is that you're reliving memories and, like, blah, 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 and, like, it's all, like, tied to the lore, but basically, it makes you pick if you have those games, and then it gets you to, like, to buy the games if you don't have them. Yeah, it's like LARPing, basically, yeah.
Launcher for all the shitty Assassin's Creed games. I want to make a clear line in the sand so that new players don't wander off to a better game that we haven't monetized out the ass.
Oh my god, true.
That's a great question, Pierre. I hope asking it was worth your life. Note to self, make the guy's ass bigger than not.
Holy schmuckamoles. I didn't even know you could play him naked. Does he really have a bigger ass, chat? He actually has a bigger ass than Naue. Holy guacamole. Oh my goodness gracious me. He's caked up on a Tuesday night.
It's bigger than Naue.
It's It's actually significantly bigger.
Reminder, we are a forward-thinking company. Second reminder, settle that lawsuit for that time when we were a little too forward.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm getting cold. Why would you make the dude protagonist also Japanese? We already have a Japanese. Listen, I'll tell you what you're gonna do. Everyone's talking about how they love brotherhood, right? Well, why don't you put a brother in the hood? It'll be like...
That might have actually been what happened. That actually might have been what happened with the people that made this game. So we really like the brotherhood, so why don't we put a brother in the hood? Yeah. They took it literally, yes, man.
Twins with Danny D. The fans are gonna love it. They did not. And whenever he fights,
no, they loved it.
The loudest rap music you got, but not in a racist way. We here at Ubisoft are not racist. So
in an inclusive, a very traditional way of having really loud rap remix to Japanese trap music.
In the least racist way you can. Whenever Yasuke shows up on screen, I want you to be blasting that trap music as loud as you can. And I'm not talking yay. I'm talking straight up SoundCloud trap beats with a harp mixed in. I want this shit to sound like Lil Ricefield is just off camera with an Ensoniq ASR. And in the cutscenes, when everything should be all quiet and dramatic, I want you to play the weirdest shit you got.
Honestly, I think if they went full parody, I think people would have respected them more. That was in the game? No, you're trolling. No, shut up. You're trolling me. No, you're lying to like make me look stupid. What? This was in the game?
I want you to play the weirdest shit you got.
No. Look it up? How do I look it up? That's one of the tracks? No, I give permission. If someone find it, I will watch it. I don't believe you. I want evidence before I start saying shit. Also, why is this fucking Vance? Hello? Samuel Sajmul Vance. Yeah, find it, chat. I'll believe you if you find it. 720? Okay, 720. I just don't believe you. I'm sorry. I want to see it.
It is an honor to return your katana, Sensei.
I still don't believe you. I feel like you're actually trolling me. This is like a... Why is it down? What?
It is an honor to return your katana, Sensei.
I thought this was a Quentin Tarantino scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, Quentin Tarantino has really ridiculous, like, kind of like... Like, that was the kind of songs he puts in when there's, like, a training sequence. That is actually unbelievable. I wish they did this for all of it because it would be funnier in retrospective that they're parodying everything. No.
Your loyalty.
He's talking to Nobunaga and it's still playing. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I actually couldn't believe that this was real. I thought you guys were trolling me. I'm speechless. I don't know.
That doesn't fit the setting, the scene, or anything. It's perfect. God,
It's
these
perfect.
juices are just flowing today. You go fire somebody. You go make something shiny. You go add 1 million players. God, I'm a genius. Now let's talk about the gameplay. We're gonna do a brand new take on the new system where we return to form by changing nothing. Can we all agree on this? All right, nice, but we need to make these two characters feel distinct, but equal, not in a racist way. Which is why no ass Nawe will be great at everything except combat, and Yasuke will be a little bitch that can't even climb a rock. Unless you don't want him to climb a rock, then he'll be able to.
What are you saying about Yasuke? Why are you being like this?
I'm a fucking rock. I want this man to be like our expert plus difficulty, kind of like that fractured but whole difficulty system. Right around that 15-hour mark where you're getting bored of the repetitive gameplay loop, I want to cure that boredom by giving you even less gameplay options. You want a new mechanic? Pull out your credit card. Don't have the money? Find a country with flexible labor laws, start a sweatshop, and
this is what I don't understand, is why you're allowed to pay money to unlock certain parts of the map. You already paid $70 for a game, man. Yeah,
I'll give you some money. Also, that Spartan kick's been our crutch for the last 3 games and it's getting old. That being said, we haven't had a new idea come out of this company in 10 years and I wouldn't want to break the streak. So just make the kick send these rice farmers into the stars!
Yo! Fasroda! If they did this would make the game 1,000,000 times better. If they actually did this.
Listen, I got a team time at 6. We really gotta let you stop developing the combat halfway, alright? But Saul, this is a return to form. Shouldn't we have all these mechanics? You're not even speaking American anymore. Listen, we don't have to worry about putting in the other half of the gameplay because it rains. Besides, people don't want flow. They don't want a unique identity. They want something that feels like nothing. And I don't mean unique. I want to remind them of that empty void where their soul used to be, so they fill that void with cash shop items instead of combat. The old Power Fantasy combat made them feel big and strong. Sarah, look at me.
God, that was so cool. How old is this? Probably like 2007 or 8? Like, judging by the graphics. God, 2011? Okay, that's still really good, man.
Sarah, look at
that's so cool!
Fantasy combat made them feel big.
Bam! Fucking slice his throat. Bam! Shoot him in the back of the head. Boom!
Small. And forget flow. Make it all stuttery. I want it stuttery as hell. I've got a nephew with a stutter. He can't say yes without making it a 10-syllable word. Use that as your inspiration. I'll send you a tape later. Speaking of no flow, let's talk about that stealth right now. I want that assassination button to only work half the time. Half the time I want the prompt to assassinate in Assassin's Creed to either not assassinate or not show up at all. I want half the encounters to play out like this. Did I just catch you trying to assassinate shit? I want them to stand around with their dicks in their hands waiting to assassinate in Assassin's Creed. You can assassinate when Daddy Ubisoft says you can.
Yeah, well, that's right.
At least add all these mechanics back from the original games. No, you don't understand.
No.
We let them lay down. They don't get anything else. Don't overthink
lay down,
this, guys.
take it.
These people will buy anything. In 15 years, we'll be selling a JPEG called Assassin's Creed. Fuck you, give me your money, and these people would still pay us $90 for it. Reminder, the poor core is feeling stiffer than our executives when they get near the secretaries.
Okay, I'll let that one slide. That was good. That wasn't bad. I'll let that sound alert slide.
Add more flips to distract.
Oh
Next thing,
God,
some guy
dude.
came up to me the other day and told me we should make a great 12-hour game instead of 80 hours of pondering the rope
true.
I shot him. But don't worry, I shot him in the game, so it only did 10% of his health. Our games aren't meant.
That's crazy that it doesn't do more damage somehow. Like like, are we serious? In the 1400s, if you had a gun, you're dead. They didn't have armor. Like, what?
To be enjoyed, they're meant to be endured. What are we gonna do? Make a memorable short campaign, sell 5 million copies in the first month, and immediately get a sequel like some fucking chode? No!
Yeah!
I want to lock all your abilities behind 50 fetch quests, and when you go to do that meditation quest as a break from all the fetch quests, I want it to trigger a flashback to that one time where you did a fetch quest.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, not literally, Yasuke. Don't look at
Oh my god! You wanna know the worst part? When I saw this on Twitter the day it came out, like this scene in particular, I actually couldn't believe my eyes. I thought this was photoshopped to make it look like he has a creepy smile and a Giga Chad chin. I actually thought this was fake. I was like, there's no way they let this slide.
Me like that. Stop that. I want to beat the fans down.
Yeah, he's like all smug and shit.
The Yasuke farting vent cloud.
No, it's not fake. They didn't Photoshop this shit. It's actually in the game.
Bundle out of some confused idea that'll bring them joy. Think about it like this. For just $20, you could help me furnish my yacht with high-end Dutch prostitutes. Every
Hell
day
yeah.
that no one buys a microtransaction, one of our executive goes without a line of coke up his nose. Will you be our snow angel? Then just punch in your credit card and buy any one of these bundles. Speaking of people that—
If they'd said that straight up, I would probably be more inclined to play their games, because at least they're up front. They're not like, oh yeah, we totally spend our money and like give it to our poor devs who probably get treated like shit and overworked.
that need help. The enemy AI programming has been slowly degrading for the last 10 years, and the dev team was asking earlier if they should spend any time fixing it, so here's what I'm thinking.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em. Alright, I'll lay them all off. That's what I thought. Sorry, those are just some associates of mine. I thought it
That's Nettie's like mobile, what is it called? Their ringtone for when Nettie's calls them.
that on vibrate.
Oh, Tencent, not Nettie. Sorry, Tencent.
First off,
Yes.
my wife's had 100 rounds of Botox in our last 2 years of marriage. I haven't seen her emote in years. Use that as the inspiration for the facial animations. I'll send you a tape later.
But I can fight.
My pain is constant and sharp.
Actually, I'm already looking at a cutscene right now. I can't tell whether she's happy, sad, or needs to take a shit. You guys nailed it. Forget what I said. Second, with the
That was
GDP of
amazing.
Bosnia invested into this game already, I think the voice acting is where we need to start pinching our pennies in our—
Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna have brain damage. If he includes the shiitake clip, I'm gonna lose it.
story-focused game. Have any of you ever heard of AI? It's like a digital robot sweatshop. It's brilliant. Future
It's
flavor.
brilliant.
I can't say whether or not we used the AI, but I will say the end result was indistinguishable from a high-end actor such as Daniel Day-Lewis in Lincoln. Check this out.
Karate, judo, sumo, samurai.
Nissan, Honda, Mitsubishi, Subaru.
Sorry, my bad. I had immersive mode.
That's from Scary Movie 3 or 2? I can't remember. The one where she's in Japan. Mitsubishi Subaru 4? I thought so. I can remember. I haven't seen them in a while. Mitsubishi Teriyaki? It's like, holy shit!
I turned it off. Here you go.
Resentment can grow quietly without much warning after a storm.
Now, on a real note, I want you guys to get
Who
your lawyers
okayed
ready
that,
to
man?
sue anyone that
That's
harasses
criminal.
Ubisoft employees. I want the whole world to know that the only people who can harass Ubisoft employees
Is me, the CEO, because I get to touch their ass.
is Ubisoft.
Yeah!
Please, everyone, the applause is really unnecessary. I'm but a humble man.
Allegedly.
I put on my Prada slippers, one
Are those $1,200 slippers? Holy.
Sudanese leather monk strap at a time, alright? And that's how I made this game the success that it is
Wow!
today. Shadows is such a success that our 18,000 employee company just got cucked by a game developer.
Oh my god, and it's made by one guy. They literally got one guide. One guide.
By one man named Tyler. It's such a success that people can't even run Monster Hunter Wilds, and they're still buying it more than Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's such a success, we just shuttered another studio. It's such a success that we just became 10 cents bitch. It's
I saw what happened to Blizzard when they released the numbers for Legion, and then they laid off pretty much everyone after that happened. Record-breaking year. They were bragging about it to like pretty much everyone under the sun, and then boom, they laid off 800 people.
such a success that our stocks hit
Yeah,
5-year
major
lows.
success.
So eat a dick, chuds. Wait until you see how successful we are after Assassin's Creed Crazy Cat Lady drops.
Is that actually true? Is this real? Oh no. Cat ladies. I mean, players control the cat and use it to distract the soldiers by knocking over a glass bottle, which smashes on the ground and diverts the soldiers' attention. So it's like Stray but bad. Because you still have to play a human. Yeah, because Stray, you're playing the cat the whole time, so it's cute and funny. But, like, if you're having a swap... Yeah, what if we just play the cat? Why don't they just make Assassin's Creed Cat? That would be sick, honestly. Yo. Hey, yo. Yo, I should be the CEO. I actually would be the best. Cat assassin time?
Maybe strong feminine energy can take us to new heights.
Let's fucking go.
Joff, I swear to God, if you don't give this game a... Oh, you're doing it again. He's running it back. I mean, holy shit, this act... Oh, fuck! Further than ever before!
Oh, I went to the corner!
You won!
I win!
You won!
I win!
Oh, wow!
Sunk it! Massive success. Again, aggressively mid-game, that did not save them, man.